Louis Gaming here, and I hope you all having a great day. Now, today we will be playing a choose your own adventure type horror game called The Uncle Who Works for Nintendo. Now, this game has been out for about 4 years, so yeah, it's a pretty old game, but it's a game that I've been wanting to play for ages, and luckily, you are actually able to play it for free on your phone. It's not a downloadable type game. You can't get it on the Play Store. You actually have to search it up on Google. But yeah, guys, this isn't a choose your own adventure type horror game. So obviously, there's going to be different routes, different endings, I believe. So I've never actually seen any gameplays. I do know Markiplier played this about 3 years ago, but I never watched it because I actually read the description about this game and thought it was really awesome. So I was desperate to play it, and eventually I was able to play it. Now, let's read this. This game makes extensive use of sound. Play with headphones for the best experience. Unfortunately, I can't play with headphones because otherwise there'll be no sound at all. There is music to this and some soundtrack. That's why it's actually on the lowest level, so you can hear the soundtrack, but you can also hear me because there might be times where it'll be so loud. Right. Let's get yeah. Play with headphones for the best experience. Occasionally, it may take control of your browser. It is not optimized for mobile. I'm playing it on mobile. That's weird. For contents and trigger warnings, click here. Should be fine. Right. Without further ado, let's play The Uncle Who Works for Nintendo. You are 11 years old. What is your best friend's name? Okay, so I don't think... okay, so I get to pick a name for my best friend. Just so you know, guys, if I talk a little too fast, because I sometimes do, I do apologize for that. Also, if I actually mispronounce a lot of words, again, I am really sorry about that. My English, there was quite a lot of words I can't pronounce well, but that's probably mainly due to me talking talking at a high pace. So I do apologize about that. Anyway, let's get on with it. So, what is your best friend's name? Let's go with Michael. I love a Michael. Your best friend Michael has invited you to a sleepover at his house this weekend. You've been friends since first grade, so asking your mum is basically only a formality. Okay, so I believe the red text, something I can, click? Yeah, okay, so I just clicked asking your mum and it came up with something. You've never confirmed this, but you suspect this babysitter may charge extra when there are two kids. Go away. No, go away. You sometimes feel like staying somewhere else is the only way you can help out. Aww. Oh, that's so nice. So he's helping his mother out. So he's staying somewhere else to make his mother save some money. That's actually really nice. Oh, that's really nice, man. So now I click only a formality. On Friday night, you're home it's for only a few hours, long enough to pack, get in a fight with your younger sister, basically me on a daily basis in real life, pack some more, and watch some TV. At 6 sharp, you're standing on the sidewalk outside Michael's house while your mum idles in her car nearby. She leans out the window to you. You behave yourself, okay? She says, as always. I'll be at work, but if anything happens, you call me. Yes, Mum, or, oh, okay, Mum. No, let's be the nice guy in this story. Let's be, yes, Mum. I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3, she says, again as usual. But then she pauses, looking up at the sky, which has been overcast throughout the day. If you play outside, she adds, be careful, it's probably gonna rain. Kiss Mum goodbye or wave goodbye. Let's kiss my mum goodbye. After you part, your mum drives down the street, disappearing around the corner. Excuse me, guys, I had to swallow. You turn your back to Michael's house. The lights inside are glowing warmly. You can see Michael waving at you from his bedroom on the second floor. Okay, let's head inside. Go away. It is 6 p.m. Okay. Is there anything? Oh, okay. Michael's mum meets you just inside. Hello, she says. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes, but you can drop stuff off in the den. You and Michael are camping out there tonight. Cool. Okay. Nod and go to the den. Okay. You drop your sleeping and overnight bags in the corner of the den and then pause to take a look around. Behind the couch, a grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a set of patio doors on the far side of the room, you can see the sky is just as grey as it was when your mum left. Framed pictures line the walls. Over the dark fireplace hangs a monstrous pair of antlers from a buck that's Michael's dad shot years ago. And of course, there is the big screen TV. Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable how much nicer Michael's house is than yours. Oh, that's also kind of depressing. Man, I have that feeling sometimes. There have been so many times where I've actually been around my own friend's house before, and I look at their house, I'm like, man, the house is so much better than mine. Like, I know how this guy feels. You drop your sleeping and overnight bags in the corner. Oh, okay, this is continue. Oh, okay. Michael enters the room while you weren't paying attention, and he now stands in the doorway, smiling expectantly. Yeah, see, guys, you see what I mean? There might be times where I might pronounce them wrong. Are you ready for dinner? He asks. Sure. Yeah, man. I haven't eaten in months. Dinner passes quickly. Tonight's meal was spaghetti and meatballs, one of Michael's favourite meals, as his mother points out while piling a helping on your plate. Michael's father cracks a beer and jovially interrogates you about how much trouble you and Michael getting into at school. Dessert is heaping bowls of ice cream drizzled in chocolate sauce. You can't even finish yours. The grandfather clock in the den chimes. Okay, well, clearly when you see here, Michael's father cracks a beer, but that's in red, so let's quickly click that. Wait, that wasn't a beer at all. There's a glass of lemonade. Why would you even think it was beer? Michael's father doesn't drink alcohol. You're quite certain of that fact. Now that you've remembered it. Well, whatever. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, look, now it's different. Michael's father sips a lemonade and jovially... Yeah, okay. So, see, this is what I mean, guys. It's a choose-your-own adventure, so you can change things. Okay. The grandfather clock in the den chimes. You go along now, says Michael's mum, smiling from her side of the table. We'll clean up in here. Let's go get the TV ready, says Michael. The two of you leave the dining room and head upstairs. Michael's room is immense. You stay in the den because the TV is larger there, but there's a sizable one here, flush with the wall opposite the full-size bed. We'll take the 64 down first, says Michael, heading towards his TV and opening the entertainment centre cabinet. It's his... Oh dear. Prerogative. I really do apologise, guys. I sometimes cannot pronounce words at all. It's his prerogative. I think that's how you say it. I do apologise, guys. It's his prerogative, of course. He gets to choose what you play first, usually. But as Michael begins unhooking the cords of the N64 from the TV, you catch sight of the other things he has in there. Okay. All the major stuff, an old SNES, a PlayStation, a Dreamcast, but some other things too. Things you don't really recognise. A large black box with green highlights, a small purple one, a strange white and yellow tower with that look like gloves resting on hooks on either side, a compact white cone. What are those? Those look cool. What are those? Michael looks at the clutter in the cabinet. Oh yeah, he says. They're pretty cool. I can't show them to you though. They're still secrets. I promised my uncle. Of course, you suddenly remember his uncle. The uncle who works for Nintendo. Dun dun dun. Oh, okay. In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set of patio doors, you can see it's getting quite dark. Framed pictures line the walls. Michael is parked in front of the large TV, playing something on Nintendo 64. Talk to Michael, watch Michael play, go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen, think about Michael's uncle. Okay, let's look at the grandfather clock. It's 7 p.m, alright. Well, at least, yeah, it must be p.m. Frame pictures. You walk around the perimeter of the den, inspecting the pictures idly. Most of them are family portraits from years past. Michael cradled lovingly between his mother and father, or any one of their... or any one of the three on their own. A happy, tidy family. Look for pictures of Michael's uncle. Yeah, alright. You don't find any, not one. The only pictures here are of Michael and his parents. You don't know why that makes you feel uneasy. Time passes. Okay. Talk to Michael, watch Michael play, go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen, think about Michael's uncle. Let's think about Michael's uncle. It began with Mew? Wait, what? You didn't believe him at first when Michael came to school one day and told you he had finally caught Mew. Oh, Mew from Pokemon. Oh, okay. Prove it, you said. So he pulled out his Game Boy and showed you. There it was, Mew, the 151st Pokemon, available only to players at promotional events, somehow unlocked on Michael's game. It's really strong, he said. It KOs every enemy in one hit. Oh, excuse me. Michael demonstrated this claim at recess when... Oh my god. I do apologise, guys. I've just eaten and I keep on burping. I do apologise. When you and some other friends linked Game Boys to do battle, you were the first one down. No one else got in a single hit on Michael's Mew. You asked how Michael managed to get it. Let's click on no one else. In a few days, everyone had quit playing Pokemon at recess. Right, managed to get it. Oh, my uncle's got a job at Nintendo, said Michael. You were walking I do apologise about that, guys. You were walking home together past one of the construction crews. Michael still lived next to you at the time. Construction crews. That's like a construction crew. There had been a storm not too long ago. Trees were all over town. Buildings have collapsed. You were standing at the intersection with Michael as a truck rumbled by, loaded up with ragged tree trunks. What's a bad storm? At the time. Wait, this couldn't have been too long ago. When did Michael move? Okay, I'm sensing a pattern here, guys. It seems that the main character that I'm playing as seems to be forgetting things quite a lot. Like, at the beginning, you just remember he doesn't drink beer. And now here, when did Michael move? That's strange. I'm sensing a pattern here. He also got me this new Game Boy, said Michael, pulling out of his pocket. You hadn't noticed it earlier, but yes, Michael now had a sleek new Game Boy Color. Until today, he had one of the old ones, a big grey brick like yours. This one's a special edition, said Michael. Isn't it cool? You agreed. You snap out of your reflections. The clock chimes. Okay. Sorry, is there actually sound to this? Oh, there is. Oh, I do apologise, guys. Let me turn down a bit. No, because I don't want it to be too loud. Let's go here. Hopefully that's loud enough for you guys. Remember your own Mew. Okay, let's go for that. You got your own Mew eventually. Another friend had a Game Shark, which you borrowed one day. You spent that entire night unlocking every Pokemon you couldn't obtain in your copy of the game, or hadn't yet traded for, including Mew. It didn't one-hit KO most enemies. It was incredibly weak, and you shamefully cheated the game further to make it strong enough. It even looked different from Michael's. You asked him why. Looked different. Your Mew was small, even cute, standing there with its round, cheerful eyes. But when Michael had wiped out everyone at school, it had looked completely different. Compact, snarling, fierce. You asked him why. What? He said. That had been here in the den. Oh, that thing? It had been a while since anyone talked about Pokemon. Well, my uncle got me a special edition Mew, first of all, he said, smirking a little, but not looking away from the PlayStation game he was playing. That's why mine looks different. Second of all, mine can one-hit KO because it's the real Mew. Okay, let's click on here. Michael had moved by then, but how long was that after the first storm, after he got Mew? See what I'm saying, guys? You can't remember. He's forgetting a lot of things. That's strange. I'm noticing that. Are you guys noticing that? The real Mew. You asked what he meant by that. Just what I said, Michael replied. You cheated and got a fake Mew. So of course there'd be problems, glitches and junk. You felt your cheeks redden. But not me, Michael said again. I got the real Mew, and only me. My brother was so jealous. Michael's brother. What about him? Why does remembering that comment make you feel uneasy? You snap out of your reflection. Okay. Oh, excuse me. What do we do now? Talk to Michael? What would you like to talk about? School games. Ask if Michael thinks that storm will be as bad as the last one. Never mind. Let's talk about school. You asked Michael how he did on the maths quiz you had trouble with. He got an A, of course. The clock chimed. Oh! Okay, now I just heard a sound. Michael's mother bustled into the room, holding a large ceramic bowl filled with popcorn under her arm. How are you kids doing? She asked. Good, says Michael, his eyes not moving from the television. I hope you're having fun, says Michael's mum. Here's some popcorn. Extra butter. Nice. She placed it on the floor by Michael. Almost immediately, Michael is shoveling popcorn into his mouth. Meanwhile, his mother smiles first at him and then back at you. There's sodas in the kitchen if you get thirsty, she says, and some pizza from the other night if you get hungry. Okay, thank you, nod silently. Okay. She looks at Michael. Your father's gone to bed. I'll be there soon myself. I want you to keep it quiet, all right? Yes, Mum, Michael says tiredly. Oh, and before I forget, she adds, your uncle called. Ooh, okay. He suddenly has some business here in town tomorrow, but he's driving in early. He'll be here around midnight. Ooh, okay. So we're going to meet the uncle. For the first time, Michael stops playing his game. Stops eating popcorn, and turns to look at his mother. Okay, he says. I want you two to welcome him in. He'll be very tired and very hungry, so offer him something to eat before he goes to bed. Okay, Mum. Good night, kids. And with that, she's gone. Okay, so it seems like when she mentioned that, he gets a little bit suspicious. Like, like the fact that he goes off his game. Okay, that's weird. Hang on, bowl of popcorn. You grab a handful of popcorn. It's buttery and delicious. Nice. Ask about the uncle's visit. Yeah, go on then. So why is your uncle coming? Your uncle stays with you when he visits? So why is your uncle coming? Michael shrugs. Business? But I thought he worked for Nintendo. He does, says Michael, frowning but not looking away from the TV screen. He's really important there. Does Nintendo have a lot of business here? Then what does he have to do here? Does Nintendo have a lot of business there? Why else would my uncle be coming? Michael, sorry. That is getting really annoying myself, guys. I do apologise. Why else would my uncle be coming? Michael says as if you've asked the dumbest question in the world. Well, it's cool. I'll finally get to meet him. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, agrees Michael. I think you'll like him. What sort of work does your uncle do? Or drop the subject. What sort of work does your uncle do? Michael pauses the game and turns towards you, visibly agitated. How should I know? I don't work for them. Right now, he is not quite yelling, but you think if you keep pressing the subject, he might. I'm not sure I believe about your uncle. Sorry, I was just curious. Sorry, I was just curious. You drop the conversation in silence. Okay. Talk to Michael? No. Games? Let's talk to games. Sorry, guys. You bring up the subject of fighting games, and very quickly you and Michael are involved in a slow-moving, not very serious argument about whether or not they are fun. An hour passes. You are in the den. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, oops, I accidentally pressed the wrong thing. Michael invites you over... Go away. Michael invites you over to play a game of Mario Kart. Michael wins every round pretty easily, and you start to feel like this was a mistake. He is just too competitive and frankly a lot better than you. Good game, he says, smoking. Good game. Ready to try again? Let's switch it up, you say. You've been playing a while. The clock chimes, you went in the den. I was meant to talk to Michael. Talk about games. You read on some rumors you read about Nintendo consoles. Michael informs you that he's in prototype options so you can play later. When you welcome him, not now. He says he's too late to play the 64. Right, don't have to be a dick. The grandfather clock chimes the hour as Michael suddenly looks up from the 64. It's time, he says. Time for what? Whoa, someone knocks at the front door. That's him, says Michael, standing up. I should go let him in. Oh, it's the uncle. As he leaves the den, you realise you could follow, but a part of you really feels like being scared for a bit. Ooh, what should I do? Let's follow. The knocking continues persistently as you follow Michael to the front of the house. Okay. Outside the pebbled glass of the front window, you can see a tall, dark shadow. Michael goes to the door, undoes the deadbolt, and cracks it open. You can come in, he says to whoever stands out there on the porch, then looks over his shoulder at you. Sorry, he says. Before you can ask what there is to be sorry about, the door slams open. Whoa! What? Wait, what? Hello, child. Come closer, child. No more worries, child. I am hungry, child. No more worries, child. Hello, child. Fear equals none. Screaming equals cease. Stop it, child. Hello, child. Hello, child. Hello, child. Hello, child. Hello, child. What the... Undefined error. Oh, that's it. The uncle who works for Nintendo. No way. Oh, that was the end? Oh, no, there's 5 endings? And a secret one. Underneath the 5, you see that? There's a secret one. Undefined error. Oh, oops. Wait, no, I clicked on it. You met the uncle who works for Nintendo. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, alright, I get it. So if I click on undefined error, that's what the ending is. But if I clicked on the lock ones, they're tips on how to get them. Oh, okay, I didn't... Alright, let's look at number 2. Things are a little weird here. Try to run, but it may turn out to be a game of hide and seek. Okay, let's look at 3. Yeah, it's definitely weird here. Decide you don't feel like spending the night. Call your mom and ask to be taken home. Be sure you have enough time for your ride to show up. Oh, okay, so that's me probably leaving early. Oops. Number 4. Some things you remember don't match what you see. Learn what you can, ask questions, have a serious talk. Don't be mean, but still, get out of there. Okay, and what's the 5th one? Some things you remember don't match what you see. Learn what you can. That's what we're gonna. Oh, it's the same thing, and then make what might be the worst decision ever. So it's the same thing as number 4, except for, and then make what might be the worst decision ever. So I'm going to presume that number 4 and number 5 are basically the same ending, but number 5 is a bit more worse. And it isn't allowing me to tap on the secret ending. So let's restart that. That was fun. So that was undefined error. Let's try and get the rest of the endings. One quick question. Then, was your friend's father drinking beer at dinner? No. No, he doesn't drink, remember? Oh, hang on. I think I get it. Oh, I get it now. I get it. So where it says remember some things. Oh, so what I'm thinking what's happening here is that the uncle. Okay, no, this might not make sense to you guys. As you can tell, Michael is forgetting a lot of things all the time. Do you think that's caused by the uncle? I'm not sure. Let's talk to Michael about school. You asked Michael how he done the math quiz you had trouble with. He got an A, of course. Oh, charming. Let's talk to him about games. You bring up the subject of the new Pokemon game through some rumors you read on the internet when you were supposed to be working in the computer lab at school. Michael, how do you say that? Meticulously debunks or confirms everything you have to say, all based on, of course, what his uncle had told him. Ooh. Oh, okay, we've already gone through this. Yeah, thank you. Midnight. Meh. Okay. Think about Michael's. Let's do that again, because I think this is crucial. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Go away. Remember your own Mew. Okay. Including Mew. Looks different. Fierce. Ask him why. Here. Can't remember. See, my own character, he also seems to be a bit, like, stiffy on terms of memory. Oh, hang on a minute. Guys, I just clicked on frame pictures. A happy, tidy family. Wait, no, something is wrong here. That wasn't there before. Where is Michael's brother? I was correct. See, there's memory going on here. He's not remembering it. That was one of the clues. Try and remember something or something like that on number 4 and 5. Where is Michael's brother? You know he has a brother. You know it, except he's not here in any of the pictures. And you. Think harder about the brother. He was older, not much, 1 or 2 years. A jerk sometimes, but not any more than a jerk than you are to your little sister. When it snowed, your mum would pay him to shovel the sidewalk outside your house. He lived next door. His name was... Remember his name? You can't remember his name! See, he's not... He's having struggle to remember. Ask Michael about his brother. Forget this, ignore it, do something else. No, I should. Where's your brother tonight? Is your brother spending the night with one of his friends? Hey, why aren't there any pictures of your brothers up? Let's go with that one. Michael pauses the game he was playing. He's giving you an old look. I don't have a brother, he says. But I remember him. There was a long moment of uncomfortable silence, broken only by distant thunder, the Nintendo and the clock ticking. You're such a weirdo, says Michael and turns back to the Nintendo. The subject, it seems, has been dropped. Time passes. It's 10:30. Oh, okay, so if you look at the grandfather clock, then you get to see what the time is. So I've got to try and do this by... I think she said midnight, so 12. Okay. It's weird. That is... Wait, call your mum? Look, one of the selections is calling... Wasn't that one of the endings? No! No, I pressed the wrong damn thing. Don't see the topic over. Wait, no, what time is it now? It's 10:30. Let's call my mum. Call mum. She picks up after 3 rings. Hi, mum. I want to go home. Things are really weird here. What? What do you mean? I just want to go home, mum, please. Really, honey? She asks. Please, mum, please. She sighs heavily. Of course, she said. I'll call the sitter. She'll probably be there in an hour. Now, really, I have to go. She hangs up. Returns to the den and pack your things. The then. Michael doesn't even look away from the TV as you come in. Quietly begin gathering your things. Announce that you're leaving. Let's try and quietly begin gathering your things. This draws Michael's attention. What are you doing? He asks. Explain that you're leaving. What? Michael stands up, not even bothering to pause the game. No, you can't leave. It's almost time.
Bang!
Okay, I'm back, guys. I do apologise for that. My dad was being an idiot. He's being a punk. Trying to scare me. I do apologise about that, guys. My dad is just being himself. An annoying brat. Right, anyway. Let's restart this. Right. What? Michael stands up, not even bothering to pause the game. No, you can't leave. It's almost time. I'm not having fun. Almost time for what? Almost time for what? You can't go, says Michael, ignoring your question. There's so much stuff I had planned for tonight. I was going to let you play the next Zelda game. The one that's not even out yet. Before you can say anything, he is already running upstairs. Michael continually runs up and down the stairs, bringing you games and consoles while you pack your things. Every time he presents something new, you ignore him or brush it off with an uncaring shrug. Please, Michael says, just stay the night, please. Outside, you hear a car honk horn. No, you say, and with your night bag slung over one shoulder, you march to the front door and exit into the night. As you walk into the sitter's car, you see your little sister in the back seat, still in her pajamas. The sitter, a high school girl who lives down the street from you, looks incredibly unhappy to be here, but you think you'll be able to handle her. As you climb into the car, you cast one last look over your shoulder back to the house. Michael is standing in the doorway, totally still, not screaming, not crying, not doing much of anything. The car begins to pull away from the house, and as you watch, you see his parents appear in the doorway behind him. Wave or don't wave? I'm not going to wave. Without acknowledging you, Michael's parents lay their hands on his shoulder. They turn Michael back into the house, the door closing just as everything slides out of view. When you turn around in your seat to look out the back of the window, you can't even see the house lights. Michael doesn't show up at school Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. You ask your teacher, Mr. Scott, where Michael is. He blinks at you confusedly. Oh, he says eventually. Michael, well, I'm surprised he didn't tell you about this, but he and his family moved away. The house is empty when you ride your bike by that afternoon. It seems even larger without anything or anyone in it. A for sale sign stands in the yard out front. Go home. You never see Michael again, and eventually as years pass, you forget about him entirely. End. Oh, that was another ending. Exit. It's called Exit. You left early and Michael moved away. You weren't interested in being friends with him anymore anyway. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, guys, as far as I'm aware, I've learned something about this game. It seems that my main character doesn't have a good memory, but neither does Michael or, the other names that you could have chose. So you know what? I'm going to end this video here, but I might come back to this game, because as you can see, there's 4 other endings, 3 normal ones, and 1 secret. So you know what? I'm actually going to watch Markiplier's gameplay of it, just to see what the other endings are, because yes, I'm a spoiler. And then I will run you down on how to get them. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. If you guys actually want to already tell me what the other endings are, or actually tell me how to get some of them, please tell me in the comments below, because some of these I'm actually not getting. So yeah, if you guys can actually leave me in the comments below how to get these 3 other endings and this secret ending, please tell me in the comments below. But with that, guys, I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.